had to connect my.
Hi, welcome back to Sunday Chats.
Hello, hello. Hey, Miss Jelly. I guess I should put some lipstick on, right? Looking pale.
Is Cammy here to watch you put your lipstick on?
I still don't understand how she can only have one lipstick for years.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I have so many. At first, we just sit here for a minute and see if anybody joins. Hi, Jelly.
There we go. This is probably the most
that's
brown.
Pretty.
It's a raisin color, but I really like it. It's a new vibe for me. I normally don't wear such dark
This
colors.
Is what I'm
but
wearing.
I really liked. Mac?
And so, of course, they quit making it. Every time I get a favorite, they stop making it.
You're like, I love you. I love this. And of course they don't make it anymore. Yeah. I can't stop focusing. Spirit. I didn't buy any lipstick. I didn't buy any perfume. You know how hard that is? When I watch Super Jacob and he's talking perfume, especially Chanel, and it's like, oh, but I want that. And I'm like, no, Jack, no. But then I feel better because he falls in love with the commit, which is $550 per bottle. And then within 6 months, he's used the whole bottle. And I'm thinking in my brain, that's like $100 a month.
It's just under. I made a Christmas list from his Chanel 50 and under today.
Oh, yeah. Wait, they must be best friends with Coach? Who's Coach? Coach
who?
Huh?
So anyway, what?
I was working on this bag today, so I wanted your opinion.
Yeah.
Do I add the big flower, like the big round thing with the empty space being the big flower, or do I do a rainbow or a heart? What do you think? Coach and Mac. Okay, yeah, Coach and Mac.
Yeah. I got what she was saying. Thank you, Jelly. It just keeps going up, and I love their lipsticks. I don't know, a rainbow, a heart, or another big flower. I love the smiley face. That turned out excellent. And it's hard to do the eyes and the mouth and get them just right.
I just like looking at it.
I don't know.
I sent the
we need to take a vote if more people show up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do more of these like little clusters over everywhere. I'm not gonna do it as when you said to do the whole thing, but it's too much. I don't have I like the negative vanilla look behind it. I'm not going to do the whole thing. There's probably going to be a bag in my future that I will do that with.
Right, mine too. Because I've decided just to keep my little Chanel, just to keep my little Chanel SLGs that I have, because I only have a couple. And when they start to wear out, they're getting that job done. I invited Christiana, but she's had a ridiculous day. She said, that's why I was looking over there. I just got a message. Oh, and I'm going to put another banner up because anybody can join Sunday Live. So just got to contact us and let us know, and we will send you we'll send it to you an email.
Yeah, so oh my gosh, the Dooney sales today have been off the charts. I mean, I think I was telling my friend this, that actually I've never really done Black Friday and the 12 days of Christmas for Dooney, because I've always found that their after their end of summer sale has always been the best.
Right. Right.
For sale wise. But this year it's comparable. I mean, it's only like a $5 more than the best deal I've seen throughout the whole year. And I was telling my friend that, like, this is actually really good to get a large Florentine satchel, any type, for under $200, brand
Yeah.
new, is amazing. And for them to, and I've been getting my promotions, like I'm getting emails from I Love Dooney and Dooney, and if you put anything in your cart, they said, "Oh, you forgot this." So I think like 6 emails a day just from Dooney. I've able to avoid Coach. Coach and I've never thought their Black Friday sales and December sales were any good, to be honest. I found that Coach's their best sales are after Christmas when they're trying to unload the inventory. That's when they have the good sale. But for me, in my experience, but then you don't have as much to pick from, right? Because people have been buying them. The best time to buy the holiday kits for the perfumes and for the makeup sets actually is after Christmas if they are still in stock. Now, last
Yes.
year I bought a really cool Christmas set that sold out, but the majority of them stayed. So, and I'm waiting because I bought both of the Blockbuster Estee Lauder sets last year and this year, and they went all the way to sale. They went to sale. And I'm like, I'm waiting. Let's see how many people buy these Blockbuster sets this year because it's $90 with a purchase. So I have to purchase something and buy it for $90. And I'm like, I'm gonna wait. Um,
Hi, Morella.
yeah. But then I saw stuff on sale today. Well, I'm only checking Macy's, right? I'm not checking all the stores.
Mm-hmm.
I just go to Macy's. I think I looked at Walmart because, girl, I bought a bag.
At Walmart.
I didn't buy it on Walmart. I bought it from that site you sent.
You got one of those? What size
I
did you
didn't get
get?
the one you sent. I didn't get the one you sent. So
Oh, off
Jolie
the
sent a
site.
link about, have you seen this bag? And so I went to the website and they had like every version, unbranded version of every it bag you have ever seen in your life. And I'm like, oh. And they had a Birkin 35 in cyan, which is a stormy blue. It's not really the cyan you're thinking of. It's not really the namesake cyan. But I was like, I text Christiana, hey. So I text Craig and I said, Craig, should I buy a brandless Birkin and leather? And he's like, well, if it makes you happy. So I did. And then and then someone told me, hey, did you get the one off of Walmart? I'm like, dang it. I should have got the one off Walmart because the one off Walmart was about $20 cheaper. And I would have said, hey, I bought a Birkin off Walmart, but no, I got it off this other site. So I got a Birkin 35, you know?
I typed the
So
name of the site in, it's scrolling across the bottom now.
yeah, and I don't know anything about the site. I do know that I put the is ready. No camera. No one is camera ready. You could do this voice, Christiana. Just
Just
hit your
cover your
headset.
camera.
Yeah. I think you can do audio only when you join, if I
Yeah.
remember. You did that with Craig once, I think. Or Craig just had his phone
Yes.
down.
Craig
But
will
um,
sometimes turn his off.
yeah. So the thing is, like, I went there and I didn't tell James. I really didn't tell James. I'm telling you, it's very stressful. He's just happy I'm not spending more than I am. Okay. So, but when I bought the bag, this is what threw me off is because I went to my. Let me see if I can find it now, buried in all these emails. Um, it came through, so I buy things through PayPal a lot, and then through PayPal, it will email me and say, "Hey, you got authorized a payment through blah blah blah." So the name of the website is Olive Lee Olive.
Here.
I don't
I
know how you
spelled
say
it.
it.
Here you
The
go. Look
name,
at the bottom of the screen.
yeah, yeah. How do you spell that? Oli
Ovalia. I would
Aaliyah?
say
Aaliyah?
Ovalia.
Aaliyah? Oh, Ovalia. So Ovalia, but when it came through the uh PayPal part, right, it goes into the So it comes to Lena at
Hi, Monarch.
sixprecious.com. I'm like,
What?
who's Lena?
Who's
Lena,
Lena?
that's the name of where the business is, this business website, that's where the billing goes through, is this place named Lena. And I'm like, okay, I hope I get this back.
All right.
Because
Oh, I
I
love
have
the
another
bags on
order.
there. I hope they're good.
I have another order with a company I ordered in September called Furables, and it's supposed to paint a portrait of your pet on a charm,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 6 weeks to get it. Well, I ordered it in September. I don't have it yet, so I'm gonna have to follow up. Like, hey, you remember this order? Where is it? I hate being that person. As Vivian says, don't tell him nothing. Oh, Winnie says, yes, Winnie says, oh, I think I was a Freudian slip there. What do you think of putting a Vivian?
Oh, yes. I love Vivian.
Vivian?
I love
Okay, I'm
Vivian.
good. That one I'll have to look and take some pictures and see if I can do that. But I think we're gonna put a Vivian right here. Big Vivian head, little body, and her Vivian flower face,
Yes, yes,
flower hat.
yes.
Yeah. So
Do
yeah,
we
I was
remember in your chat when you were doing your bag count marathon, who was asking
uh-huh.
about dishwashers? I don't remember.
Um,
Anyway, I have a dishwasher I've had for a couple of years now, and I just love it. So I decided I would put it up at the bottom of the screen for whoever was asking about it. I don't remember.
oh, 360 matches, third rack. Okay. I need to get mine service. But I don't wanna, cause I think the filter's clogged.
Oh,
And I heard somewhere that they said that the powdered dishwashing liquid doesn't actually dissolve well enough in the newer dishwashers and they actually recommend you only use a liquid dishwasher. Of course, I've only ever used powdered dishwasher, so I'm like, oh great, relaxation roll, hey girl, hey. But
yeah,
I
you have to
don't
keep
even
the
want to.
trap cleaned out, and the trap is usually
Yeah,
easy. It's just right at the bottom, inside.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
what
you didn't
kind
know
did you
when?
get, Miss
Oh,
Jelly? What kind of dishwasher did
she.
you get? Mm,
KitchenAid 360. Nice. I don't even know what we have. We have appliances, but now they're 8 years old. You know, all the sales. Oh my God. Every time I open up my Facebook, I see it's not even advertising from the stores. This is literally advertising from all the Facebook groups I'm in. People are selling a lot of their stuff. Um, oh, hey, Jolie, can you add
yeah, I'm
Christiana?
gonna add her. I let her turn her camera off
Okay.
first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it won't
Woohoo!
let me add her to stage. Come on. It's not letting me add her to stage. There we go. There you go,
Hello.
Christiana. Oh, you did turn on.
Yay,
You're in your closet.
I am in the closet. I am in the closet, the hole, as we call it affectionately. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah. I say just, yeah.
Just hide from it all.
You look
Miss Jelly says
beautiful.
she
You're so
bought a
young and
matrix.
pretty.
Oh gosh. I wish that more. The so you bought that Birkin, Jackie? You bought the
I
off of that
did. Not the one from Walmart. One that Jolie had
the
the
Olivia
company. I went
or
there.
whatever.
Yeah, Olivia. So I went in there and I
Olivia.
started looking at their bags and I was like, they have every bag in the world. I
They
mean, like
do.
every it bag they make. I almost wanted to get
Wow.
the Andiamo clutch or whatever it's called. I wasn't really too interested in the Margot because the Margot and the Coach Empire are so similar.
Yeah.
To me, it's just like just go get an Empire,
But they
right?
had the Margot
Um,
on there for $99 and it's supposed to
yeah,
be in saddle leather. I'm like,
I'm like eh,
I just
yeah.
want to
So
know when you're
I
going to
I
get yours because I want you to tell me how the leather is.
I will totally. You'll be here. I'll be unboxing it because I'm like, guys, I only have 7 days of videos pre-posted.
Wow.
This is
You've never
cheap.
been that close.
I've never had only 7 days of videos posted ever. So
Well,
yeah,
I decided today that I'm going to do 24 days of straight videos, and I have
That's
nothing.
crazy.
I have nothing
Do it.
ready to
Do it.
go.
Do it.
So some of them are going to be really on the fly.
Yeah. Oh, that's
just
great.
do
It's
them
really good for
live.
your channel. Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Just
Just go
just go
live.
live every day.
Just go live every day.
Wherever you are, just
Video
stop
every
for
day.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
In the I mean,
Some of the
outside in
most
the garden.
I'm on my way to
yeah.
Miami.
Exactly. In
I called
Miami.
it Married Tubemas.
I love
Very
it.
cute. This
Very Venus.
well, I haven't even watched Meredith's video today. She had her collection of the little square LV bags. I can't remember what they're called, petite
Who?
something. Meredith from Living
Oh,
Lux with Meredith. And then there James Jans is doing a blog miss. I want to see how many people actually I know Meredith will because Meredith is that type, but sometimes people start it and then they fizzle out 2 weeks in. Because when you really
um,
look at how
it's
much work
really better
uh-huh.
for a channel that is monetized to do it, because when they do Vlogmas, they actually make more money. I, however, am not monetized, never been
Mhm.
monetized. I used to be a fashion file rep before I got sick. I used to kid. But because nobody ever clicks on my links, like now I just got my notification from Amazon. They're kicking me out again in a few days because nobody's ever clicked on a link.
Oh, send us a link.
I'm such
Send
a
us
good
the links.
salesperson. There'll be links in all of my videos coming up because uh just because. I mean,
Yes, yes.
like you can get
I
this
did
here
buy
and you get that
something off
there.
Amazon.
Yeah.
I did buy something off Amazon today. It wasn't a Black Friday sale. It wasn't even a Cyber Monday sale. I'm like, great. The one thing I actually need to buy and it's not on sale.
Wow. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
Yes.
Oh,
I wanna know.
it's this Mod Podge spray to spray on this
Oh
bag.
yeah.
So when I get
Oh
all the Christmas
yeah.
done, I'll spray it and it will, and it's not like the old fashioned where it's like dab it with the sponge type. This is a spray. So it's supposed to, um, so we'll see how this fabric already has a protected spray on it already once. So we'll see how it goes. But oops, I just pulled off a stone. Let's repair that. We'll fix that.
I'm going to show you my shirt. This is an old shirt. This is someplace that back when I worked, this was one of the places that I didn't donate
Orca?
to. The
Nice.
wellresearch.com. And the reason
Oh,
I wore
cool.
this is because I thought I would show you guys one of my bags that I won't get rid of. And it's by
Yay.
the Sack.
Oh,
I love this hat.
And
they
it's
have
a
good
shoulder
stuff
bag.
too. Good
Oh, that's
quality.
awesome.
Those were like all the rage. I want to say like 90s, 2000, like so popular. Like all the cool girls in my high
Right.
school had
I
one.
never, well, I had a leather one, I think, before of the Sack a long time ago. I ordered this first and I loved I carried
It's
this
so cool.
the summer that we
So
moved.
cute.
And I was just carrying this because it held my phone and everything during the move and running to stores and doing all of that and being here by myself. And anyway, and I love this so much. I'm glad I got this before they all sold out because this was a special one. They did an ocean life one, and there were two others, but this was the only one with the orca on it.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
So
I
And
cool.
I
like
can
that
carry
band.
this during the summer because it doesn't make you all sweaty.
Yeah, it looks
Cat,
comfortable. Like you can.
Huge.
Cass from
It
Five
has
Foot
a zipper
Nothing
on
did
the
a
back.
really good review on that company. And because of that, I'm like, you know what? I really like that bag. I'm gonna go buy a couple. And I bought 5. Yeah.
Wait, what are these? What company?
The
The
Sack.
Sack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So at
My
least it
sister really
wasn't
likes
me
them.
buying like, you know, something else, but still, it was like find something you love and buy it in multiples, right? That's what I do. As I say,
Oh.
don't do what I do. Just, admire stuff.
Just
Watch the
admire.
show.
Don't do what I do.
You
I like what you do. So how do you feel after the bag count, Jackie? That was I watched it in
Her
segments.
face.
I had to split it up. It was like a trilogy. Like I had to
I
go
know.
like an hour at a time.
I loved how the fact that
Oh,
James
happy
walked right
birthday.
in here and called it. He's
Oh
like,
yes.
500. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Hi,
and
Jeanette.
he's dead straight. He's dead on correct. I thought I had 300 total in the whole house, not just 500 in my room, this one room. So in my living room, I do have another 20, and I didn't even count the bedroom. So yeah, we're gonna have to have.
She
I have
hasn't noticed.
serious
I should say,
collector
and
tendencies.
Jackie's address is.
Yes. Oh, that's hilarious.
Huh?
Go back. Look at what's scrolling. Look at the screen.
Oh, I
Oh,
cheat.
yay! I'm gonna be 45 on the 28th. I'm excited. Yay! Yeah,
Aw.
birthday, December birthday month. James is going to be 45 on the 10th. So I will be a little younger than him. Well, I am. He'll be older than me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's born the
It
10th.
kind
I'm
of
born
does
the
matter.
28th, same year.
As long as you're under 1,000, you're good.
So, Jackie, as long as you are under 1,000, you're good. For collection, okay. Okay, you know what? I'm under 1,000. And actually
Yeah.
somebody told me on that live, they had a comment later. She goes, "It's okay, Jackie. I've seen much bigger collections. You are in good company. You're doing okay." And one lady says, "I think I have the same amount, if not more." And I'm like, "Okay, yes, I'm not alone. I am not alone."
All right.
People are like, "I have so many bags. I have 40 bags." I'm like, "Oh."
I used
I
to
know
have a
nothing.
whole lot more.
But I'm only 45 years old, so I have a few more years left before I start doing my Swedish
Death
death clean,
cleaning. Yeah, I was just thinking
So
about
I
that.
don't have to, I just have to go through as I find things that don't work for me, I just have to part with them.
Exactly.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, that's a spam. That's spam. Oh my God, you got
Oh,
bot.
whoa.
Okay. All
Whoa.
right.
Who's a
Somebody
mod?
just found us. That's interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. No.
I
Yeah.
like your idea of using one bag a day, and then if you don't like it or if anything's wrong with it, just release it. Like, let it go.
I have to
Hold
put
on.
it in a bin. Yeah. Oh, have to do it again. This is interesting. We normally don't get spam like this.
On
This
StreamYard,
happened
right?
in Scotalishis's live recently. This is the month of scamming.
They're finding a way around
you
it. They're finding a way around it.
can you do the subscriber mode?
Why is it not letting me?
Letting you kick them out. Ooh! Yuck. My goodness.
What the hell?
Oh, congrats, Jeanette, on your temp job. That's awesome. Are you excited for it?
Can you do anything, Jackie?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe I can because I'm a mod. If I go in through here, hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way. If I go in through.
Oh, man.
Did that.
Huh.
Yuck.
Is this real?
I'm going to Google this to see at YouTube. Spam.
I just timed them out. So that should have taken care of that.
I've been doing
No,
that.
this happened. This happened in another
Ugh. Hopefully we'll be good.
We only have 13 viewers. Just like, guys,
Right.
just like go spam other people.
So annoying. Oh no, another one. That looks like another one.
Doom.
Grab it, yeah.
It's not letting me put them in timeout for a long time. It's not letting me pick for some reason.
Yuck.
Well, I hope Doom
I need to go over here maybe.
A bad person, because I'm Doom. I put you on 24-hour timeout. I apologize if you were a real
No, they weren't. No, there's no way. No.
Doom.
No. Jeanette, that's so exciting. What are you doing? What's your temp job? I remember temping back in the day.
Me too. I did it before I left the military.
And that way you just do whatever, like you don't have it.
I know. They put me at
it's back, guys.
At the bank.
Oh, good. Yeah, you did it. Okay. We'll just keep banning. They put you at a bank?
They put me at a bank in a back room, and people were cashing out bonds. So my job was to add up the bonds and write out the checks. And they were for they were for so much money.
Wow.
There. I just made
Isn't that astounding?
Order on the live, Julie.
What?
I put it at 10-minute subscription mode only, so they can't.
Thank you.
So they at least have to wait 10 minutes if they want to be a spam bot. Let's see how that goes. I have the power.
You have the power. You did it.
There's no power there. The power is in the YouTube.
Julie, isn't it funny when you like see how much money some people have access to? You're like, I didn't like. I found a receipt.
I know,
right? Like, it's like I never knew that number was possible in terms of. Like, I mean, like
I was just sitting there cashing in, and I knew 9 key. Well, I taught myself 9 key.
And I just, oh wow! Like you could like just do it like that and like not look.
Yeah, I got assigned. They put me back there. They didn't care if I knew 9 key or not. I did not. An hour later, I had taught myself 9 key and started flying through those things.
Cool, Jeanette.
And I had to take each stack for like one person. There would be like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 bonds. And each stack I would have to add up 3 times, so you make sure that you got it right. And
triple check,
then issue the checks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't.
It was for Sunbank in downtown Orlando in the late 80s. Yeah.
That's funny. Yay. I used to temp for a TENS company called Theratronics that had a patent on some device. Didn't you say you were ordering a TENS machine for your back?
I used it.
Mm-hmm. Did it help?
Oh yeah, it helps. And some nights I would set it for an hour and just go to sleep with it because it would take the pain away enough that I could sleep.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's no joke, man. Sciatica's. I had that too. Fun. Like I have it starting. So do you ever do like a tennis ball under your heel or under your on your butt?
Water bottle, a frozen. When a lot of nurses have plantar fasciitis, and so we used to freeze water bottles and roll them under our feet.
I have not tried that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, you just sit and roll them under your feet and on your break, and then you can go a little while longer. Of course, you've completely numbed your feet, but.
You can't really feel them, but at least the pain's gone.
At least they're not hurting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I need new shoes like bad. Like I just talk about getting them, and I've like tried a couple, but I haven't actually committed.
What shoes
you need
are
comfort
you looking
shoes?
For? Dress shoes or
well, everyday shoes. So I bought a pair of fries, but I returned them because I just couldn't commit, and I just need to get over it. Like I heard Jennifer talking about her minimum on the live, her minimum baseline for a pair of shoes, like comfortable price is 130. And I'm like, yeah, that's about what you need to spend, right? For a good pair of shoes that feel good.
Unfortunately, that's how much they do cost if you want them to not hurt you.
And last for more than a year, right?
Oh yeah.
I have had, well, when I worked in the OR, they look like, I'll show them in one of the days that I'm doing so much on here. But I have my last pair of shoes, my last 2 pair of shoes from the OR still in my closet. And the pair that I had before these 2 lasted 10 years.
Wow.
So, and that, the only reason that they failed is because I walked through the bottom of them.
Yeah, you were like you're standing in the rain helping someone carry something out.
Yeah, I was standing in the rain and my foot got wet. So I picked up my foot and I'm like, oh, there's a crack in the bottom now.
So the secret with shoes, there's a secret to shoes. If you want shoes that you don't like spending, if you don't like buying shoes, you don't want to buy a ton of pairs of shoes and you just want a pair of good shoes, don't actually get athletic shoes. Those are designed to break down.
They break down.
So you want to get a leather shoe that has an insole that can be removed. By removing the insole and replacing the insole, you can use that shoe for years. I've replaced bottom-free shoes. As long as it's the right fit for the upper and that's leather, it's fine if the base is rubber, you know. But the upper has to be a leather shoe. And that's actually really hard to find.
I typed into the chat, there was this brand, I don't know, called Pro Pet. Now they look like
I've seen them.
Those lasted me a long time, but nowhere near as long as a pair of Birkenstocks.
I just want to get a pair
but now they're owned by LVMH.
Are they really Pro Pet?
LVMH bought Birkenstocks, so they're not as good as they used to be.
Well, son of a buck.
Did they really?
My sister was so pissed. She's like, "What happened to Birkenstocks? Why are my shoes twice as much as they used to be?" I'm like, "Oh, LVMH bought them."
Is that what they're doing? Oh,
just
they're doing all the collabs
for me, but a lot of people don't like them because they're so heavy. Or Doc Martens, they're just as comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I want to get.
But you have to get the right fit. That is a shoe. My rule of thumb with a shoe is when you put that shoe on your foot, it must not pinch or rub anywhere.
Yes, yes.
Well,
agreed.
As nurses, you go shoe shopping when you get off shift, when your feet hurt the most.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's when I would go shoe shopping, and that's why I ended up in Birkenstocks and Dance Goes.
I love Dance Goes. Yes.
We really, I still like Echo shoes. Echo is a Danish company, and they have good shoes. Yeah.
That's the pair of shoes I was wearing today. Black zip-up boots, like dress boots with a heel, like a cone heel, and a kind of like an almond toe. So comfortable. Had them for 10 years, since 2014.
I have some waterproof, because I go to New York every now and then, and these got a little bit of a heel, but really good support. My Vionics, and I have a pair of flat.
Oh, I love Vionics.
In suede that I wore all over Germany walking.
Yeah.
Suede is an unsung hero of the shoe company.
Really?
Suede shoes are they're more flexible, they're more malleable, but people look at suede like, oh, I can't wear that shoe, but they're comfortable to wear.
They really are so much more comfortable. Yeah.
What time
they
do you be up
to snug your foot, but they don't hurt.
Yeah. I am putting down my bag count. So as I get more bags, I'm going to add it to this calendar. And because since my bag count of 512 bags, we are now at 515 bags.
Oh my God.
Three came in the mail on Saturday.
Jackie, that's just in that room. Your husband said you have another 170 in the other room.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And Cammie being like, do you have any in your car? I do. I do.
They're not purses. They're just like bags. There's one
like tote bag.
Well, there's one actual leather bag, and then the other bags are like shopping bags. You know,
I don't feel like that counts. Like that's necessary. You need those for life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Jeanette, what time do you have to be at work tomorrow? Monarch. Yeah, Vionic is better.
Yeah,
I've
the
never
thing about
owned Vionics.
Dansko, again, they have to fit your foot perfectly, and they're meant to slip your heel. Heel's supposed to slip, and I can't. And that's the
In
same way with the
Danskos.
boot, with a classic Western boot. You want your heel to have movement. It doesn't hug your heel like most shoes do.
No.
And so people don't know that, and they get the wrong size Dansko. It's supposed to slip on your heel, and
It
people are like,
is.
it doesn't fit. I'm like, no, that's not how clogs fit differently. Classic clogs, which is what the Dansko shoe is based on. But I love Vionics, and they have those on Amazon, and they're not
They're
very
super
costly.
cheap.
You know the Dansko,
relative.
the Dansko clogs.
Yeah.
I had a pair of those in brown leather, perfect heel slip. Love them. Walked the right underneath the bend in my foot, cracked after a couple of years.
No.
But I can't wear Birkenstocks. My sister can. Her foot shape's different. My foot shape will not let me. And the way I walk is weird. My feet
Good night,
go
Marilla.
out and they do weird stuff. I can't remember if they
pronate
or what they're called, but
overpronate,
but
they
I tend to
they go
poke
in?
my feet out. Yeah, not in. They go out. I should actually point my feet. The way it feels to me is I have my feet looking like this, but they actually look straight. But it feels like this because my hips. It's not the. It's a problem you get.
It's your
when
hips.
You're an obese person. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, but you've also had a shattered pelvis, so I'm sure that your hips.
Yeah.
Your hips probably aren't setting exactly the same way they were.
No, and the other problem, like, okay, you're talking about sciatic. One of the things they don't tell you if you have had babies is common to later develop sciatica issues because the same thing about hips, and they don't tell you that.
It's a nice surprise. They leave it for later.
Oh yeah, just like stress incontinence and sciatica.
Oh yeah,
are both things.
Yeah, because if you've had multiple birth and babies, you're going to have bladder issues, and you're going to have sciatica and possibly hip issues. My friend had 2 babies. First baby, fine. Second baby, just about killed her. She had to have she gained she actually recovered from the first pregnancy just fine. Second pregnancy really didn't gain that much weight, but afterwards, because of the sciatica complications, because when your hips spread and then go back, sometimes it doesn't go back the way it's the most perfect best way, right? And she already had scoliosis in her spine, so oh my god, she is like she had therapy for I don't know a year after she had that baby. And it doesn't, look at, I'm going to use this bag tomorrow, Christiana, and I'll give a review.
Oh, yes. I saw it in the bag count. Does it have feet?
Yeah. No feet. Well, yes, feet.
Yes, it does.
Feet. Yeah. Yes. Yes, the feet. Yes, the feet.
Yes, it
does.
But
it doesn't have any pockets. It has no pockets on the inside.
Oh, interesting.
It's only 2 slip sides, 2 main compartments, no interior pockets, no zipper, nothing. I'm like, wait, what?
How do those handles attach?
These have a O-ring, so you could, if you wanted to, take this off, and these have attached to this D-rings on the exterior or the interior.
On the interior.
Right here. Yeah, this is where the shoulder strap is, and if you didn't actually want this is removable. You can't remove
this. No way.
Yeah, so you can have it streamlined, no top handle at all, just these little, you'll have these little gold tips. But
and who makes that bag?
Unfortunately, this is a Radley of London bag. It's pebbled leather. It's on. They have one on sale at Macy's, but it's in a salmon color, which is like not the coolest color. But I like this one because this is like a light pink, like a weird cream with a white and a brown. So it actually has 3 colors. It's just my lighting in here sucks.
Neapolitan.
But, yeah. Yeah. I actually have a bag that it looks like a Neapolitan. It's brown. It's brown, white, and pink.
We've seen it. It's cute. I love it.
I love that bag.
And is that leather? The Radley bag is leather?
Yeah, pebbled leather. It's really soft. It's really nice. And so here's so when I do the actual video, I'll do a better comparison. But this is the let me take this charm off because this will get in the way. My only Fendi piece is this little peekaboo. This is a micro
Love
peekaboo.
that peekaboo.
So
It's so cute.
but this actually has more, it has a little strap, right? It also has on this side a pocket, card holder pocket. So you can just slip your card holders in there. And the side with the card holder has the little close, that closes like this. This side has a snap. So that's a little different. So the one that actually
needs to be secure
opens like
is.
this.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. So this teeny tiny, and then this little O-ring will open up, so you could turn this into make it to a bag charm if you wanted. You could put this in a bag charm. This is so cool. It's very versatile for being something so tiny.
It's really cute. It's like a card holder is what it looks like. Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. And a
It could be
lipstick
used
pouch.
as a wallet on chain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you get your phone in it?
How cute that. Oh, I can, for
I don't think so,
comparison
right?
of size. You know, look.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah. You could.
It's a
if you
card
wanted.
Our
holder.
phones are
It's
like
all it.
ridiculous now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I always hold my phone in my hands, you know. This is just a cute thing. I don't think this is ever I think this is like when you want to hold your personal, like your ID and your credit cards right next to your body.
Exactly.
And then maybe carry something else to carry groceries or going around town. That's what I do with bags like this. I'll carry these in front of my body like a chest bag, so they're right there and nobody can, not on my side, not on my back. And then I'll have another bag to carry actual things. Like, I don't know if you saw, Cassie Thorpe did a little funny video where she was showing her teeniest, tiniest little bag, and it's so funny because she had her real bag, the bag with all the things in it. Then she does the photo shoot with the little teeny tiny purse. Like, everybody
Exactly.
carries two purses. Like, nobody carries one tiny handbag. This is why we have multiples of everything. You know.
Absolutely.
Oh, that sounds cute, Jeanette.
When she's for Hudson Bay. Oh yeah. I love the Vera Bradley Scotty. They have a
Yes.
Scotty sometimes too, but so does Bradley of London. The Scotty
Yes.
is also that brand's little mascot, and it's super cute. And
I have been looking at Radley for years, but I've just never bought one yet.
There's so many at Macy's, and the thing is, because they're kind of under the radar still, you can get them for 70% off. But right now the colors are kind of boring, so I'm not too interested in them. I like bright colored bags, you know, and I have so many that, yeah. I have to really love something now to. Well, no, that's not true. I buy things because I have a collector. I have a collecting tendency, you know. I just have to pick and choose my collections better. The fact that I did not buy another Dooney today is just, I should be congratulated. James isn't going to congratulate me because he's going to say, "What about the 3 bags that came in the mail yesterday?" But you know, today, success.
One day at a time, man. One day at a time.
And you're not exactly a hoarder because they're not mixed in with other garbage and all over the house.
Yes, like
you take pride in them too.
And
you're like
you taking care of them.
I call them a hoarder, like a dragon's hoard, not so much like a hoarder from the
with an
TV show
E.
that's scary and terrifying.
Hoarders, yes. You're not going to find a dead cat under your bags.
That is terrifying. And the fact that happens, like I've seen enough of those shows that actually happens.
They find skeletons all over the house. It's Like,
And they're so
what?
disconnected with it that they don't even realize it's an issue. They think that
I know.
it's the same thing with animal hoarding. People who just have
Oh,
tons and tons of animals and they don't understand that the home environment that they have given these things that they love is actually bad for them. They said, but I love them, but they're not supposed to be living in such
mattresses.
close, tight quarters. Yeah, cats don't want to be,
The dead cat
on
is the
top of each other.
sign. Yeah, it's so true. On all of those shows, it's
Oh,
like, and then on those cat hoarder ones, the cats have dug into the walls and they're living all up in the
Cats are
walls.
so
oh,
And
destructive.
yeah, they
So
can be.
destructive.
like them. I
Yes.
don't
They will
like
find
them. Oh, I'm
space.
sorry.
You
I'm like
don't.
my sister. My sister has 5. Jackie, she's like,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
my
know.
twin has 7.
I
7.
can't. And I'm like, I can't. She loves them all.
She
They're her
just
baby. Like, I can't. Oh. Oh, like I take them case by case. Like I love all dogs. All dogs I love.
yeah,
Puppies, dogs,
right.
yeah.
doesn't matter. I love them all. Cats, individual basis. Like some are fantastic, some are kind of
Well,
jerks. So
Was that
well,
Vera
that
Bradley, one
dog.
of the new leather ones, Monarch?
I got a Vera Bradley as a kid,
Yes.
but when it was,
Yes, Jelly. I saw that episode.
I can't. No.
oh,
She's
they
like,
were
oh,
cute.
there it
Oh my
is.
God, that's the
And the
worst.
cat's dead, like,
No.
Ugh, I hate doing this. I'm trying to get this phone case off my
Mhm.
phone. I'm never putting this phone case back on here because
Oh
it's impossible to
no.
get off. Yeah,
That's funny.
my friend has had her phone for 10 years. I said, "Girl, what phone is still working in after 10 years? What
That's pretty
operating
good.
system is still
That's
working?"
really good.
And she's like, "It's an Apple 6." I'm like, "How?"
My daughter's, no, she has a 7.
I'm like, "How?" But basically, I guess if you don't
So
run a
do
ton of
I.
apps on it, you
So do
just
I,
use it
Jelly.
for a phone, you know? Only Julie and I find that. Oh no, I find it funny. I do.
Uh-huh.
I find
Well,
that
what
funny
I
because
can't understand is how did they live with that smell and not think
Um,
maybe something's dead in here?
or like the concern when their cat's missing
yeah, right.
enough
Oh, okay.
long enough that it's skeletalized. It's not just
It's good to
dead,
know,
it's
Monarch.
skeletalized.
Yes, I know.
You know?
But it had to go through the whole process. Blech.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying to get my Cyber Monday order in order.
Where are you ordering from?
Amazon. I try only to order, and this is hard. I know. I,
Sorry.
What are you trying to order?
whatever. I try only to order twice a month. I try to order only at the beginning or beginning end or the middle of the month. So I only try to do 2 Amazon orders a month. So I have to make sure
You
like I
could
have
fall into
everything
that.
in.
Yeah.
Tell me what you
You
think
could
of this
fall into
tip.
the
Okay.
what?
As you get older and time goes on, you don't do things like, oh, I'm going to go get all new panties or whatever. You'll wear your panties until they just kind of need to go in the garbage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Guilty.
this is what I've done. You know the subscribe and save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your favorite type of underwear, like I like oh, I can't remember the name of them, begins with a W, but they're
Wake
kind of
hole.
expensive. They're kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
expensive.
Wacko.
And then also there's 2
Warners.
different Warners. Yeah.
The
There's 2
muffin
different
top. I love that.
I love them. There's 2 different
Suck
kinds
you
that I
in.
really like. Well, one of them was on the subscribe and save. So I
Oh.
subscribed and I'm kind of going to have them ordered once a month, 3 pairs until I empty my drawer of all the old ones. And that way it's spread out.
That's a good idea. That's a really good tip.
I've heard of the Hudson Bay and Hudson Bay are they a
The
leather
bay
works?
itself.
Like a
Yeah.
Do they make
department store.
luggage?
Wow. Isn't there a Macy's, a company that's or like a clothing brand that's sold at Macy's that's like that?
Yeah, maybe
No.
well, we could Google it.
could do. We could do, or we could sit here and just guess.
We could sit here and just guess. Oh, we're so full of information.
So helpful.
Well, the only Hudson Bay I know is actually the Bay. So I'm gonna have to ask for expert help.
Investments. Hudson Bay Company. Hudson Bay Arctic Wildlife. I know that there's some maker of something.
Hudson Bay Company, retail company.
Got
HBC. North America's longest continually operating company. In New York and Toronto.
Really?
Canadian. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Jeanette's Canadian. That makes sense.
Canadian department store. Yep.
Canadian. Okay.
That's why I've heard
Jackie
of
it.
Wins. 2014 and 15, I spent a lot of time in Canada.
Did you
really?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Matt is in fact going to Canada again tomorrow.
Oh,
I was going with him on work projects. But I think in 2025 they said they're going to close the border to Americans.
Don't we? Okay, this might be a dumb question, but what happened to the North American Trade Agreement? Did that just go away?
Yeah, what did happen to that?
It got stabbed.
Huh? What?
It's getting beat up and torn apart in January.
Okay, because I thought we had a trade agreement with like North America.
We did.
Like,
the word renege on
well,
that's what's happening.
We're good at that. We're actually very, very accomplished at this thing.
We really are.
Oh, we made an agreement. Let's change our mind. Yeah.
Well, the problem is the same man made the agreement.
He changed his mind.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Well.
Yep.
Some people don't keep promises. It's not their thing.
Some people don't.
It's just not their
thing. No, I can't. It's too late. It's too late at night to get into it. But
I know.
I can't get this case off. It's a front piece and a back piece, and I think the front piece. I don't know which way the flam is. Oh, hi. Where's Ava? I have puppies.
Yeah, puppies show puppy cameo if they want to be on.
If she yeah.
Well, I gotta peace out soon, guys. I can
okay. Is it up?
No, hasn't gone to bed yet.
Oh,
she
geez.
did so well. Oh, she had such a. So we took her to church, a church that was an hour away. We had to ride the subway to get there, and she did so great. I'm nervous when James shows.
She's hiding my bags. James, read the screen.
So funny.
He can't hear because she's got headphones on.
He's working. It's all good. It's all good. We love James. James is a hero.
When James shows up, I'm hiding my bag. It's okay. You can have all the bags. He would like me to send you some of mine.
She hasn't been to bed yet. She didn't want to leave church.
I'm never using this case again, and I'm sad because I put this cool pocket thing on here. But after using this case, I'm like, I hate this case.
Good night, Christiana. Good luck, Christiana.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, it's so good to see you guys. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.
So this is actually what my phone looks like when it's not covered up.
Oh wow!
It's fancy. It's a pretty raspberry color. Yeah, James. I text him like, "Can you help me with my phone? This is so much easier to use. I just throw a sparkly phone case on here."
Oh yeah, I like the ones that are easy to take off and put on. Winnie sent me one, and I love it. And I put it on like when I went to the Halloween party and when I go hang out with my friends and stuff. And the problem with it was that this is a mag case.
Oh,
and it goes right on. So I thought to myself, I'm going to fix this cassette case because I love it so much. So I ordered the mag to go on the back of it, and for some reason it won't stay on my holder. It just keeps sliding off. So I had to go back to this case. But but that one, so it's so easy to change out. I just do it when I, want to take that fun little cassette. I love that thing. It's so cute. Well,
Okay.
I'm going to be putting up a video every day for 24 days straight. There are some days that I can't record, edit, and put up because I'm having a PET scan. I'm having an MRI on my lumbar, and I have to go to Miami, and that's a 2-day thing to get my eye injected.
How do they do a scan on your lumbar? Like feet first or head first?
I hope they can do feet first, but probably
That'd be
head
awesome,
first.
right? Oh no, I can't stay still. How was your weekend, Jackie and Julie? My weekend was busy and stressful, and I am very lucky I did not spend the money I already don't have on more.
Today was relaxing.
So, nice. I wish I had. Oh, James did put his resume in today, so that's one thing
good.
I'm not worried
I'm glad
about.
that's
Thank
done.
goodness that's done. Yeah. I didn't buy anything. Technically, did I buy anything? I don't remember buying anything.
Well, okay.
I don't think I did.
You don't
have
Ambien as an excuse, right?
No. Winnie has Ambien. I just have like 2 a.m. wake ups and just sit on my phone
Scrolling.
and I think that this is a great idea, the bid on this. And then I forget about it completely. And then like 5 days goes by and next thing I know is I bought something like crap.
I bid on
when
something
did I
today.
do that? Yeah. What did you bid on?
I bid on clothing for a Labubu that I don't have.
Oh, I'm sending you this one so you can know which one you're getting. This
Does it
one.
stand
have
up?
a seat.
Oh,
No, this is
okay. Well, maybe the clothing
will
fit my bear. Maybe the clothing.
If it's a skirt, they fit the pants fit too, but the skirt looks cuter. On the have the seat ones. Yeah, these are the ones they put all those cute dresses on, the Chanel dresses. Did I cut off the tag? I did cut off the tag on this one. This is the first one I got, and it got me the long tag drove me nuts, so I just get the short tag. But this is one of the first ones. But I don't like to have a seat as much as the standing ones. These are plushy. I like the more the boucle kind of feeling of the macaron ones. Yeah.
I haven't I can't tell like which ones are real on eBay, which is the only reason I
can't either.
Bought one.
I can't. I don't know. I have no idea. They look the same to me, and since I know I have stuff from Pop Mart, and I know it, the one I bought from eBay, actually, I think I mailed that one to Craig, so he's gonna get it. But I compared it; they look exactly the same. So if it's fake or not, I don't know. The only thing I didn't do is show the UV light to see if it has that. I don't have black light, so it's like, you know what? It looks fine. It's a $22 toy. I'm not going to care.
Right.
Mom says, oh God, I promise I won't buy anything from Amazon. I'm getting so many emails.
Yeah. So I'm going to bid on one for the sitting one too. That's for the standing one. And then I'm just going to risk it and buy one off of there that stands for that other dress. Because it comes with shoes and they won't fit on the sitting one.
Well, at least this one for sure is the real deal. And the thing is, I bought this, one of the first ones I bought. So this was made during the craze, but before the crazy craze.
Right.
Like it was popular and then it became insanely popular. So this is still in the quality control batch of still cool. And the cool thing about these ones have I like these rings better because they're like an enamel coated, and the other ones are just like the regular gold ones. But I love the fact that it says Monsters on the tag. Yeah. And then it says Pop Mart on the back. And I just like the way it hangs. So that since
I might not get the stand-up one because I am starting soon unboxing the Build-A-Bears. And I've already watched watched an unboxing of those, and they're about the same size as the
Hey,
Labubu's.
the doll community is strong. Those outfits existed before the Boo Boo.
Right.
So if you watch, I watch a lot of Timu. I love Hey Everybody. I watch everything she posts. She is a doll community person herself, and she buys the newborn
Oh yeah,
sculpt
the
doll.
reborn.
Yeah,
Those
the
things.
reborn ones. Like, yeah, I don't want a real looking baby doll. I don't. When I was a kid, yes, I did. I would
Well,
have
they're
loved that doll
creepy.
baby. Yeah, they're too real. They're too real.
My
So I
grandmother
like.
was a doll maker, so she had. How old is Jackie? Jackie's 45. Did your family ever watch All in the Family?
I've seen reruns.
Okay. Um, when Meathead and the Sally Struthers character,
And
now I can't remember off the top of my head, when they
yeah.
had a baby, his name was Joey, baby Joey.
Uh-huh.
And I can't remember which company. I'm going to guess Mattel, because I'm not going to take the time to Google it, put out a doll called Baby Joey. And they got recalled, but my grandmother had one because she bought it when, she had all of those collectors that got recalled. Baby Joey got recalled because he had a penis. The parents didn't like that.
Well, boys have that. That's
I
just
know.
part of like not to shock people, but that's actually normal.
Exactly. He was anatomically correct, would be a better way to say it. But yeah, so they recalled them all. Anyway, there's a long, drawn out, sad story about what happened to her doll collection. So it's all gone. I only
Yeah,
have
well,
one of her dolls. Yeah.
and that's kind of like a lot of my family had said, "Oh, well, when I pass away, I'll leave this to you," and they meant to, and they maybe have written. They actually, my grandmother wrote down a lot of stuff, but in the process of her very long life, those notes and those documents disappeared. And if I learned that if you have documents, like if you have a handwritten note, my daughter should have this, blah, 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 on top of your will, right? The only way, at least here in the state of Texas, I was told 6 years ago that you have to have that notarized. It can't not just be signed. Now, a last will and testament, you can just have signed. It's still something because in Texas you have to probate every death. But I was like, wait a minute. So all those handwritten notes, my grandmother said this is going to this person, that person, because they weren't notarized. Because she did die in Texas. Wouldn't matter. Wouldn't hold up in court. And so I was just like, oh, so stuff you just don't know until you have to go through it, And so I just like giving away stuff now, as that people admire it and as they like it, and I'm not using it, I do give it away. Um, Mainly because I know that so many of my family members, and what happened with my aunt's estate, like she always said, "Oh, Jackie, I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that," and I knew it was going to happen. It happened so many times. All of that stuff is gone. All of that
Right.
stuff was liquidated by her children. I was just the niece, and some of the stuff my aunt had inherited from my grandmother, I really wanted. We had a huge set of American Fostoria glass that my sister wanted. My grandmother, that was one of her lifetime collections because she loved American Fostoria. And so my aunt got it. Although my aunt passed away, her kids just sold it. Didn't ask us. Jen just about cried her eyes out when she couldn't get any of the Fostoria glass in it.
Well, my there ended up being a big court case and stuff because her new-ish husband, decided to have a big yard sale. First, he banned all the family from the property, then he had a big yard sale and sold them all.
Monica, I absolutely agree with you. Give it away while they
Yeah.
can enjoy it and you can enjoy giving. But sometimes I think my grandparents' generation, it was just like they had this preoccupation with keeping heirlooms, and I think a lot of it had to do with
Yes.
my grandmother. My grandmother was an orphan. Her parents died when she was 8 years old, and my grandfather was a son with 17 siblings. So holding on to things and passing, when you're the youngest son of 17, you don't get to get anything from your family. You're lucky to have clothes growing up, right? So because they were
Right.
farmers, and so they never got anything from their family. So my grandparents were very preoccupied with having something to give to their children. Unfortunately, they lived a long life. Their children lived a long life, but the grandchildren who actually ended up with all these things, they sold it all. Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's just the way it is. So I say, if you don't use it and somebody likes it, give it away. Because
Absolutely.
in the way of all things, it doesn't go with you. You know. So
Can't
yeah,
take it with you.
I kind of view it as we're just caretakers for a short while. You know.
Yes. You have to look at it like Buckingham Palace. It doesn't belong to the queen or the king. They're just borrowing everything and it just
Man,
goes to the
those
next one.
those poor royals, when you look at all the rules, regulations, and stuff that they live by, I'm like, I don't want, it's like the worst job ever as a public servant.
It's every day.
Everything you do, everything you say, if you have a bad day, you
Yeah.
can't. It's like, I don't want that job where you're
Look
scrutinized that
at
much.
all the
You know?
turmoil and all the chaos and all the conspiracy theories because the princess got cancer.
Yeah, she's
It's
going through
awful.
treatment. Yeah, and the way she had to say it was, I think the king had to say, I think he had had prostate cancer or something that was being treated, so he had to say he did too. So when she got it, but we all know, like Queen Elizabeth, her father, which was King George, whoever, he died of lung cancer.
Yeah, he
You
did.
know, so but they had to keep it hush hush. It's like it's a medical thing. It's not the end of the world, but then you look through history and you look how people look at monarchs, because if you look at King Louis, the Sun King, I can't remember which of the numbers, which King Louis he was, but
14th,
Sun King.
the gay
Yeah,
one.
14th. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
know, the one that was the one.
you can tell because Louis the 14th, all of the furniture was curved and very carved and fancy. And then
Yeah.
Louis the 15th, everything got straight. It's like,
Yeah, he was like, "We're tired of the curves." I think it was the 14th thing, but because the royalty. Okay, this is weird medical facts. Like this is a disclaimer. If you're weak in stomach, I'm going to speak about some stuff that's gross. But one of the kings had a fistula, and it was something that happens in colon, I believe, where it's leaking. So
it
it's
can
something that
happen.
you medically you have to surgically fix,
You
right?
do.
But this
Yes.
is this is a couple hundred years ago. And
It runs in
so
my
what
husband's
happens,
family.
yeah,
And it
so what
can go
happens is
between the
kind of,
colon and the ureter, so you could have the
yeah,
poo coming out the urinary
yeah.
tract, or it can come out near the exit in the back, and you can just have free flowing poo all the time. Anyway,
So
it's
that aroma, this is the
yes,
time period of chamber pots. Like
yes.
seriously, the aroma of the king was not very floral.
Which
Okay,
one was
so
that?
it
Which king
became a
had
fashionable
fistulas
thing that
to smell
people
like poop?
tried to. Yeah, because it was a court thing. It was you don't criticize the king and the royalty for smelling bad.
Oh,
You
geez,
emulated them.
that
Oh
has to be
my God,
French.
right? It is totally French. And then, so they had the surgeon who finally did the surgery on him. He was so nervous about doing this because, I mean, if
Yeah,
you do it wrong, you die, right? The king is off with your head. So he actually practiced for a long time on cadavers. But this is during a time when cadavers was not exactly, refrigeration didn't exist, people. So,
yeah.
so yeah, this is the weirdness that we put celebrities on, the weirdness that we do with royalty, that the following to get favored, to be part of the club. This is how crazy we can get. And this is a weird medical fishery fact.
You know, I don't know if you know much about the Tudor dynasty, but it was King Henry, and then he had the daughter with Catherine of Aragon, Mary, and then he had the daughter with Anne Boleyn, which was Elizabeth. And then he had his son with Jane Seymour. And so when they went to the throne after he died, it was his son, but he only lived to be a young teen. And then Mary was the next in line because she was the oldest and the first female. And she died of cancer. She got a big tumor. She never had kids. And then Elizabeth decided she was never going to get married because she didn't want a man to rule over her. So when Elizabeth died, then the next king came, and that was George. Well, George the First or George the Fourth, or was it John? It's either George or John. But anyway, I was reading about him last night, and he was not a straight man. I don't even think that he it's just, I mean, the stories, they're like, there's no way this man, and then they try to play it off like they are. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand well, I guess they had to, but
we're still doing
because
it. We
because
still have
they were
today.
Yeah. Right, because they're a monarch, just it's unheard of. Well, it should have just
like
normalized it. Should have just normalized it.
Oh, but no,
I mean, it's a freaking monarch.
Like, if we have to be like going back, let's just the whole Diana and Charles thing. Charles should have married Camilla from day one.
Yes, but she was
fit the rules. Yeah, it did fit the rules. The rules was this bride has to be XYZ, and Camilla didn't make the cut. She had the pedigree. It's just that the other parts, so that's just stupid.
Yeah.
How much turmoil.
The same with George's brother, Bertie's brother, who advocated the one who advocated Wallace Simpson.
Wallace Simpson, yes, Edward. He abdicated. What?
Advocated.
Yeah,
when he abdicated,
because she was a divorcee. Just because she was a divorcee.
Right. Yeah. When he abdicated, that ruined it for Elizabeth's sister, for Charles and Diana. It just ruined it because you can't have this living guy, because after George VI died, he was still alive. Edward was still alive, and so it would have been very poor form to just let her marry, the divorced man, Elizabeth's sister. And then the whole Camilla thing, and they finally let it go with Charles and said, yeah, she's divorced, but you can marry her.
I don't think the British people care. I really don't think they care. Because
the whole thing is, when they get anointed in the church, it's supposed to raise them above everybody else, and they make all the rules, right? If you're in charge of the church. So that's why it took so long, because they're supposed to be anointed, and they're anointed and picked by God. Anyway, we should get off this subject.
My sister just texted me, and she said, Jackie, tell your YouTube friends I said hi.
Hi, Jen.
She is still in shock that when she came, guys, if you didn't see my live Friday, my sister showed up. Jolie was on there. My sister showed up, and she sat here and she had a blast, and she got stuff from Winnie, and she just had a great time. And after the live ended, she said, do your friends stay with you really for 3 hours? I'm like,
sure.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, this is my twin who doesn't even watch. But that's okay. She's that girl's real busy. I'll tell her, Miss Jelly and Monica. She's really surprised. She's like, there's people out here that just wants to talk about bags. Yes. We love bags, and we just love hanging out.
Yes.
It's not just about bags. We love hanging out. Did you see Jorgelina's latest video, Jolie, about the SLGs?
Yes. I made a comment.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to do the synopsis for everybody who might have missed it. She was with her daughter, and they went and did an event. I don't remember what it was. And her daughter fell, and she scraped her hand, and really badly, bleeding. And mom is panicking. Kiddo is like, ow. She's probably crying, but it's probably startled her more to see mom panic, And Mom's in her bag looking for the thing she needs because she's mom. Mom has everything in her bag. Her bag of Mary Poppins, but her bag was compartmentalized by pouch within pouch within pouch, and she couldn't find the thing she needed to help her kiddo. So she's like, okay, I need to condense my pouches to one pouch so I can find my stuff. Because you can pouch and
compartmentalize.
Thank you. Yourself.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, compartmentalize. Yes, compartmentalize.
Hide it from yourself.
Yeah. So she was talking about like, do I need another pouch? Because we all want them, we like them, but the thing is, we're talking about like the new Murakami launch. How much they're charging for the pouches? It's really expensive. And yes, your keys might need a pouch, and yes, your pens need a pouch, but does your pouch need to be $600? No. So, and I think $600 is like the used price, guys. I don't even think that's the new price because I don't
there's
know
nothing
the
for
new prices.
$600, I'm sure. Because I remember when the mini pochette was in the 400s, new from Louis. And that's when I bought mine. And now I go on the site and I'm like, what? I can't even put my phone in it, and it's what?
Yeah. But it was really fun because I told Jorgelina, I said, Jorgelina, you need to get the I'll show it to you. I'll show the pouch. Now, this is not a sexy pouch. This is not the pouch that's $600. This pouch costs $50, right? But Jorgelina is also a Harry
I
Potter
wanted
fan.
the Slytherin of that so bad, but I didn't buy it.
Kipling. It's on sale unless it fell out. But this has 3 compartments in here. So there's a zipper compartment in the middle right here. Now you can see it better if I do this.
I'd have one of those in hot pink.
Yeah. So you can actually zip up the middle, and then so this side has like tissues and dental picks. This side has lipstick and perfume. The center I have my spare AirPods. So this thing is awesome if you want to just because she's a mom, right? She doesn't have tissues and Band-Aids and sanitizer, and you don't always want those things right next to each other, but you want some. This is a great pouch, but and they even have one that's a little bit larger than this one if you need one. I think it's about this much bigger. And this is from a Belgian brand. So it's Kipling. And this is the
monkeys. Oh, that's cute that came on there.
Yep.
I'm going to put that one on my wish list.
Yeah. So this one was this is one of my favorite pouches, and I only have one pouch. I have one wallet and one pouch. So I was telling her, this is what you need. You don't want, because if you do have, I mean, if you're a mom and there's an emergency, you do just have to grab one thing is better than going through 5 things.
Sweet dreams, Jeanette.
You're really, really, really regimented, like, and you have very specific things, and they're always in those things, and they're in the same bag, and you always get that thing.
Right.
I think in an emergency, you just never know. Hey, Grace.
But the thing of it is, yeah, you really need to know where your stuff is in your bag and not have so many pouches. Like, yeah. I like using my pouches as a purse organizer. So I'll put my Louis Vuitton dome or my Coach dome or my in there, but I won't zip them. I'll just put stuff in them because you don't always have to zip them up. That way you can see everything that's in your bag, just like a regular bag organizer. If that makes sense.
Well, I hate to stop the party, but I gotta go to bed.
I need to go too. It's all good. Good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow and the next day. And the
bye,
next
everybody.
Day,
Happy December. It's December 1st. We have a countdown to the New Year's. Okay?
New Year's. The New Year's. Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.